Traders, it's Anthony. We're looking at the US100 on the daily time frame now. The thing that concerns me is this leg. We've actually taken out sell side liquidity under these previous lows over here on the daily. So we've got a bit of a wick under here at the moment, bit of a pullback, and there's a lot to talk about. I'll try to make this short and sweet. We'll just call that a daily point of interest, and then we're going to go down to the 4H. And also too, just before I do, if we were to pull a Fibonacci, given that this is bearish, and then we pull a fib from high to low, see the 61.8 to 786? That's a potential area for a pullback, and that's where I'd be interested in shorting this. But we'll go down to the time frames and we'll have a quick look, and I'll show you what I'm considering. We'll just go to the 4H. The other thing that I'd like to show you as well is we'll go down to a 5-minute chart, and I'll show you how I navigate the volatility on the lower time frame. Righto, so we got this on the daily, so that's a point of interest. Now on the 4-hour we have this distribution level here, so we mark that up, and then when we go down to the lower time frames, these markups will be on the other time frame. So we've got this distribution level on the 4-hour point of interest, and then we've got this daily point of interest above, and then we've got this balance area back in here on the 4H. So we've got this nested daily 4-hour level, so that would be a big level there. I would definitely look to short that if this trades back up into here. It's traded back into this level here as well. Now you've got to be careful. Friday and Monday in particular, the markets can be incredibly difficult to navigate. Like if you're trading this on the 4H, a lot of retail traders are going to see this break of structure, bearish break of structure, pull back into this balance area as an ideal entry short. And it does make sense. Look, you could take that trade, but it's risky for me. It's too risky. Looking at a 4-hour chart, you're looking for the retrace. We get this leg down, we get a retrace, leg down, retrace. Yeah, that makes sense. That could be a thing. Stop loss above the high, right? But it's a higher risk. Take the trade, but know the risk that you're exposing yourself to. I mean, it may very well roll over here and we get something out of it, sure. For me personally, I'm more interested in this level here. If this was to retrace back up into here, I would think that there's going to be some kind of reaction here. It consolidates and maybe it rolls over and we get that. That would make sense. But keep in mind, there's risk involved. Does it then continue up? This is why risk management is so important. And when I'm trading, I always look at this from that perspective, like, well, what's the risk involved? And I'm going to risk a maximum of 2 to 2.4% of my account exposure. And so then I'll allocate a certain percentage for position sizes that keep my exposure under 2.4%. Hope that makes sense. But I mean, this is the key to successful trading, is keeping your risk consistent. I've done videos on this actually. If you search my YouTube channel, you'll see, if you search for risk, you'll see what I'm talking about. I would look for a short around here. I'm okay with that. It's less risk than taking this one. And I think that the market would react here and we'd get something out of it. So if that's the case, then I'll be setting my stop loss above this high. Doing that, go for broke with your risk reward. I'll always look for 1-to-1 target. 1-to-1 risk reward is here. It's around this high. So that to me would be T1. And I'm going to look to take 2/3 of my position off at T1. And if you do that, or 70%, 65% really should be 2/3. Doing that then puts you in the money if you want to tighten up your stop a little bit. That's a profitable trade at that point, and then it's risk-free, and then you can see if we get something like that out of it. I mean, if you did that way up here, look at the outcome. So that's that. Now, what I want to do is take you down to a lower time frame and just show you how you can get involved with this. We'll go out of here and show you what I'm looking for here. All right, so this is a possibility, this entry point here. Now this may roll over here and continue down. What I'm doing is I'm trading these signals here, these red dots, and I'm looking for the red dots. If this bar is red, and or the majority of these are my higher time frame, multi-time frame indicators. If they're red, I'm going to take these red dots pretty much. That's the basic strategy. And again, I'm always looking for one-to-one risk reward. And look, if this is worth $100 on your account, this is also worth $100 on your account. So if you keep that consistent, that will help you manage your risk really well. In any case, let's go back to last 10 and see how these shape up. Again, I'm looking for the red dot. The red dot tells me we've got a bit of a stop run going on, and I'm looking for these bars under here to be red, so I'll ignore the green. The green is a TP. So if you entered there, you could take profit there if you wanted to. Or, you just take your 2/3 off at 1-to-1 and trail the rest. If you did that back in here, this is a big payday. So going back to 10 of these signals, we're always looking for that. And we've got levels. This yellow, orange is a weekly, so my stop loss will go above that. This level here for this signal, we can see this white dotted line, it's a monthly, okay, so stop loss above that. And again, I'm looking for one-to-one risk reward. So each one of these, your 1-to-1 is going to be the same. You take your $100 or whatever it's worth on the day, and then look, you trail the rest. This is going back 10 trades. This is 10 out of 10 win rate right here. Anyway, that's number 10. Guys, I would say jump on board and join me on this journey. Click the link below. There's a link to my YouTube, my website, my free Telegram group. I'd love to see you in there. And with that, safe trading as always, and see you in the next video.